Hello, this is the 100th issue of Catch of the Day, available on the Branch Talk YouTube channel. Today we're going to continue reading from the book written by Doug Mitchell and Steve Penners, entitled The Return of the Shekinah, The Seven Thunders. Starting at the top of page 28, each of the ancient prophets spoke less for their own time than for ours, so that their prophesying is in force for us. Selected Messages, Volume 3, page 338. And he said, Hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. Numbers 12, verse 6. The days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. Ezekiel 12, verse 23. Dreams and visions are among the signs that precede the great and notable days of the Lord. And as the signs of that day have been and still are fulfilling, it must be clear to say, or clear to every unprejudiced mind, that the time has fully come when the children of God may expect dreams and visions from the Lord. I know that this is a very unpopular position to hold on the subject, even among Adventists. But I choose to believe the word of the Lord on this point rather than the teachings of men. I am well aware of the prejudice in many minds on this subject, but as it is or has been caused principally by the preaching of popular Adventists and the lack of a correct view on this subject, I have humbly hoped to cut it away with the sword of the Spirit, from some minds at least. We will bear it in mind that these dreams and visions are to be in the last days, as there cannot be any days later than the last. It is certain that we may expect just such revelations until Christ appears in the clouds of heaven, not just until Ellen White or anyone else with the gift of prophecy dies. I know that it is a very popular opinion among Adventists that there was nothing more to be revealed by visions after John closed up the revelation in AD 96. But if this opinion is correct, then the last days ended while John was on the Isle of Patmos, or when Ellen White, or when anyone else with the gifts of prophecy died. The Bible is a perfect and complete revelation. It is our only rule of faith and practice. But this is no reason why God may not show the past, present, and future fulfillment of His word in these last days by dreams and visions. According to Peter's testimony, true visions are given to lead us to God and His written word, but those that are given for a new rule of faith and practice, separate from the Bible, cannot be from God and should be rejected. Word to the Little Flock, James White, page 13. With the foregoing in mind, a vision containing a revelation of events past, present, and future in the fulfillment of His word, specifically concerning His Advent people in the last days, a delineation of events, the seven thunders, would not only be in complete harmony with God's purpose as revealed in His written word, but rightfully should be expected by those who wait and look for the Lord, Isaiah 8:17, and who love His appearing, 2 Timothy 4, verse 8. It must be noted that though the Bible is a complete revelation, within that revelation God has intentionally left gaps. Timely Greetings, Volume 2, Number 15, page 4. The contents of the seven thunders. The purpose for this gap is to encourage his people to ever have their eyes and ears open for God's light and word in present truth. This gap, and John's experience related to it, is a clear indication of God's intention to reveal more truth through the spirit of prophecy in the latter days. The only way which the prophetic gap may be filled is by the same means as the revelation was shown to John. Ibid. That is, by vision, or other act of direct revelation from the Holy Ghost. Interesting. Take care.